Alright guys, Supreme Kami here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the J. So this one is a unit that was piloted by Amore during the Mosu Gundam Zeta. So he was actually in there, so spoiler alert for those who have not watched the Gundam Zeta yet. But here we are, we have 7 parts in total, so not a whole lot of EXQ. So what we expect from the alteration should be something that's really good or less that we won't be able to, kind of say recommend farming them to parts for level 10 or EXQ level 10. So let's kind of get started. So we do have 7 or 6 part that has portrait and then 1 part with EXQ. So pretty much going to be doing what I did for the previous one that only had 1 EXQ. Just going to be showcasing it towards the side so you guys can kind of see what's going on as far as like the max damage, you know, how the animation looks like and etc. So let's see if the alteration is good, so I can kind of suggest what to alterate or form up to portrait level 10 or not. So alright, so no, 8 part, excuse me, did I say oh, because 2 range weapons. So okay, 8 parts, my bad, my bad. Didn't see that right there. Alright, so head part. Okay, so 7,000. So I think I have been seeing a lot of 7,000s for the warfare head lately. So I think, are we getting some part credit for the warfare stuff or so? Love to see that. Ooh, yup, this one is a 101% recommended to perform up to portrait level 10 because this one is offering an EXQ cooldown reduced by 20% on the head part. So I believe this is probably the first time I've seen that so far. So yeah, this one is a highly recommended for sure, and great tag as well. Ace exclusive and the commander, so definitely pretty good for the shooting base build for sure. So not bad. Starting out real strong with the head part already. Love to see that. This one first portrait is honestly just no good, right? Like no. Second trait, all power boost by 30%. So I can take that. It's not the worst. So we would kind of put this one like we'll kind of keep that in the back of my mind that this is considered okay. So let's kind of continue armor to see are there anything that kind of surprised me. Okay, so stat wise, I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to. So this one is good as well. Wow. So when attacking with beam, so that's kind of already like a red flag to me. It's so specific. So this one may or may not be something I recommend overall. But this is good. All power boost by 35%. So we can kind of take that. So it's not bad. So far, the second trait is looking to be very good. So it could be up for like portrait level 10 if possible. I think it's pretty decent enough. Twin Blaze Slash, so I'll be showing you guys the animation in like a friend battle on the left hand side, so you guys can kind of judge to see if you guys want this or not. But the stat on this one is favored towards the melee a little bit. Shot defense or the shot shot attack is a little bit lower than what I want actually. So what about the back? How are we doing? Yeah, same again. It's low. Oh, I see Outfighter. This is not actually for an Outfighter, huh? So same trend. So second trait is good. First portrait, what it has initially just outright bad, if I have to say. So it's good. All power or yeah, all damage. That's pretty impressive. But it's a Outfighter job license only, so I don't know. We'll have to keep going and see. Okay, we have the beam Naginata right there. So okay, this one's good. We don't have to look at it. Nope, it's bad. It is bad. No, first bad part so far. All right. This one could be. This one is situational. And situational plus if you like this, because this is simply just what is it, like a you reducing a power like your enemy powers type deal portrait. So it could be good. Don't get me wrong. If you want to, let's say, make your enemy do less damage, you run these types of portraits. That's the simplest that. But okay, I can kind of take that. Right, it's not the worst. It's all power reduced, so even better. All right, and last but not least, we have the clay bazooka. Let's see what's going on. So 50% chance to prevent vernier consumption when stepping. This one could be very fun overall. I can take that for a fun build. But man, overall, I think the portrait is good with the exception of the beam Naginata. All the other things are just plain right good. This is although the first portrait may not be as good, but if you guys are kind of starting out, the game or whatever, I think it's actually still a good, just to have a good foundation for these warfare parts. Like, I know they could be a little bit grindy because you are farming those multi missions, which just kind of cost you energies, which you might want to use those energy on the warfare event instead. So there are a lot of complex thinking into this one. Like, oh, do I want to max it out or whatsoever? But so with that said, I think the best suggestion is, if you guys don't already have better versions of the torsos, arms, back part, or whatever, go for it. Then you don't have to go for it. But if you don't have anything and you want to get something started right now, the J is definitely going to be something that will cover you in a short duration before you can, like, before you get your heads into those limited parts or even some better standard alterations. But overall, it's still pretty good. Just for the collection purposes, at least do format one copy of it just to have the collection overall. But parts for level 10 hugely depends on what you guys have in your box, especially the torso, arms, and then the back part. But other than that, I think that pretty much sums up the overall Dijeh Alteration review. So just quickly insight, head part definitely a must-have. The torso, arms, and then the back, only get them if you guys do not already have better things. If you guys do have better things, don't go for them, because that is a waste of an effort, right? But at least we get one copy of the overall unit, and then you guys should be set. But other than that, that's it for me. Just a quick review of the Dijeh, and then I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.